A lot of herbivores are coming to Path of Titans in the near future, with Protoceratops, Tenontosaurus and more to showcase today, as well as a whole big drop of news for the Wrath of Goliaths Trello board, which I covered before, but now it's got a lot more information. So let's get right to it. We're starting off with the Woolly Mammoth, because this is something that I do get asked about a lot. And in my last video, I said I don't know what's going on with the Woolly Mammoth, but a lot of people pointed out in the comments what was going on with it. So I asked Rospor just to make sure that everything was correct and that what I'm putting out in this statement is right. But essentially, this also goes out to Larson again, the cheeky son of a gun, because he keeps asking every stream, when is Woolly Mammoth and Pachyrhinosaurus going to be released? Well, just saying this right now, Woolly Mammoth, you might want to stop asking about it now, but this one's for you again. The Woolly Mammoth itself isn't cancelled, however it's been put on hold, and I wanted to get the proper information regarding this one before, of course, that came out. Especially the creator, Rospor, isn't too happy with the fur on it. They thought they could make it better, which unfortunately is still something they're trying to tackle. That being said, she was suggested to try and use what is called 3D fur cards, so we'll give that a try. I think this also includes other furry creatures that are coming via Rospor's mods. I believe like the cave bear, I'm not too sure. I don't know if that's fuzzy or not, or just texture, but that being said, yeah, they're just trying to make sure that the fur texture is right and fits well and blends well, and she's happy with it because she don't want to release something she's not happy with, which is totally fine and understandable. But do be rest assured, it's not cancelled, it's just delayed for now, and Rospor will be working on other mods while she works on fixing this too. The Tenontosaurus mod is now complete and has all the tasks for it done, and it's been ticked off on the Trello board. The main thing I wanted to show today was a new bunch of images that the authors were shown recently. I do say recently, but this is something that released the day of my last mod video. Like, it came out on the night. So let me guess, right when this video goes up tonight, there will be another Tenontosaurus picture or Tenontosaurus mod is released. That being said, we do have some screenshots, and they're all from Salt Flats. The first one showcases the model nicely with a nice skin as well, with a blend of yellows, whites and blacks. It's nice. I really love this model. I really like this dinosaur. I think they've done a really good job with this. We also get some action shots as well, posed up on its hind legs with what I'm assuming is an emote, or maybe you'll be able to go on your hind legs. Another one is an emote shown, and I believe this one is the broadcast call. Of course, I don't know that, but it could be, judging by the animation or the stance that it's in. It kind of looks like how other hadrosaurs in the game do them calls. And the final one, to me, looks like the aggressive call, mainly because it looks like an aggressive stance, which we see a lot, like Lambio's aggressive stance. It looks similar. I'm very excited for this mod. The teaser, every teaser image and everything we get from this one just makes me more and more hyped for this mod, and I can't wait for it to come to the game. But we'll have to wait and see, because this one is now completed and should be going to approval, so that means maybe this one will come out in the next mod wave, and maybe we'll see it release alongside Dimetrodon. Who knows? Let's carry on with the herbivore news, because this one is for another little tiny dinosaur that's coming to the game, Protoceratops, a tiny herbivore. Something that is absolutely adorable, and I'm sure will be a fan favourite for everybody who wants to play as it and everybody who wants to eat it, because, well, I know damn well a lot of people will be wanting to eat this one. This, I believe, is being made by the Isle of Asylum mod group, although I might be wrong there. It might be made by other people, but I know that the Isle of Asylum mod group are working on a Protoceratops. I just couldn't probably find out where this came from. That being said, we do have several screenshots bundled together for this one, and I believe a video that someone made regarding it, which I'll put it on the screen here, but go check it out. It's a nice to show it in game and everything. It's like a mod showcase early with no voiceovers, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. But we get into the screenshots now, with a bunch by a volcano, another one that's in the sunset that kind of properly showcases the model from a side profile. You've got that really thick tail and everything else looks really nice. Then we get another bundle of images as well, and it looks awesome. Obviously, you can't properly make out the mod itself, but I can't wait for this one to come into the game. A little tiny herbivore, the smallest herbivore, technically, when we don't include those little tiny mods that I talked about when I talked about the Candeleros expansion, because if you want to check them out, these are really small dinosaurs, so I recommend you give it a look if you're intrigued about them. But yeah, this one I'm assuming is in a testing phase, because obviously people are showcasing it and testing it, taking screenshots of it in-game, and obviously that could mean that it's either in testing or testing is now complete and it's gone for approval. When it does get approved, however, I'll be sure to make a mod spotlight covering it, so feel free to subscribe for that. Feilong has been showing more teasers, and this is another brand new upcoming playable. In fact, we're going to be talking about Feilong a lot in this video, and I've just noticed my face. I've got rosy red cheeks, and you can't properly tell, but I just noticed that. That being said, this is Cryolophosaurus, a carnivore we all know and love, and this one's one of my favourite dinosaurs because I just found it really unique. A dinosaur from Antarctica. It's really cool. Feilong shared this yesterday in response to a user who is getting some help from him regards to what seems to be a big amphibian that he mentioned, but I'm not too sure. That being said, this is the Cryolophosaurus. We get to see it off in development, and development was swift. He said he was essentially working on this first, and he showcased a untextured model, or well, it was a little bit of texture, and then within less than an hour the face texture was already complete, so that's pretty quick for that. But that being said, there's more as well. Some showcase on the detail on the head, back, arms and legs as well, which is nice to see. Additionally, someone asked if there was an underbite, and Feilong answered that with an image of the head with a close-up, so you can get that one too, and followed by a size comparison with Allosaurus, which shows that this is quite a small dinosaur, most likely a 2-slot. Kind of like Alioramus, Ceratosaurus and Concavenator, although I think this will be a smaller version of Allosaurus, like if Allo was a 2-slot instead of a 3-slot, which, judging by those claws, could mean that it's going to be a nice bleeder as well. This was finalized, and what I'm assuming is a close-up of the face as well, this one here, and I believe this is after with all the detail. I'm assuming. I can't wait to see more of this one, but now let's talk about the Trello page and the updates for that as well. This is a big one, so stay tuned. So here we are with the Trello page for Wrath of Goliaths modding group for Path of Titans. There's a lot to showcase. Firstly, you've got the Dimetrodon, which is now complete. Beaked Pachycephalosaurus remodel now complete, and Tenontosaurus, as I mentioned earlier, is now complete as well, with a beautiful image, by the way, which showcases it flying, which is hilarious. This is what's in development currently. You've got David Rose's Prestosuchus, which has 23 out of the 36 tasks complete. Seems like everything left is animations and sounds, and everything else seems to be going along swimmingly. Now, I don't know when this was last updated. This could have been last updated quite a while ago. In fact, we could actually have a look here when we do this. The last update was the 21st of September, so it's likely that this has been updated since then and a lot of the stuff is missing. But they're planning on doing an Triceratops TLC, which gives it some massive horns, which is going to be pretty cool. After that, you've got Fortress's Triceratops. So you've got the Triceratops TLC, and then you've got Triceratops as well, which is going to be great to see. Imagine them both coming in together. After that, you've got Feilong's Giant Tegu, which I love this mod. I can't wait for it, but it's doing well. It's got 2 more tasks left, and it's to charge and Tegu Torpedo, and then it's ready to go. After that, these are the upcoming creatures for the Wrath of Goliaths mod. Adaphosaurus, which I always love seeing Adaphosaurus. I think this thing is absolutely hilarious. Then you've got Saurophaganax. I see some people talking about this quite a bit. This one's going to be very, very interesting. After that, you've got Tyrannosaurus Rex, and this one looks a lot more badass than the current Rex that's in Path of Titans. Don't you all agree with me there? But let me know what you think about that model. Then after that, you've got Pyroraptor, which obviously looks nice. Iberospinus, once again, nice. Feilongus, which is, I believe, is a made-up pterosaur. Then you've got Gastornis as well, another terror bird, pretty much. Following up from that, you've got some other creatures that the Wrath of Goliaths dinosaurs are bringing to the game, but these will be later after the upcoming ones are complete. You've got Acrocanthosaurus, then you've got Apatosaurus, which is nice, Carcharodontosaurus. I also also did notice Brachiosaurus there below Apatosaurus. Then you've got Carnotaurus, Ceratosaurus, Compy, which is, we're going to see that one again. Cryolophosaurus, which is the one that's currently in development. Dilophosaurus, which looks very nice. Elasmosaurus, so we're going to be getting another plesiosaur. And then, of course, Geosternbergia, Gigant Spinosaurus, Majungasaurus, Megalosaurus, Moschops, Mosasaurus, Oranosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Pentaceratops, Pteranodon, Prestosuchus, Prognathodon, Regaliceratops, Sauroposeidon, Spinosaurus 2010 version. Very interesting. Then you've got the 2014 knuckle walking Spinosaurus as well. A weird oddball there. An interesting new Stegosaurus. Maybe this one will be just a complete rehash of the current Stegosaurus. You've got Styraco, Triceratops, Tupuxara, which I think is a pterosaur, and then after that another Utahraptor. Now, if you are known of what this is, David Rosa is working on some models as well. Now, this is interesting because the Caprosuchus is made by David Rosa, so we get a good glimpse of what is coming from David Rosa himself. So you've got Pachyrhinosaurus, which is one of the upcoming creatures that David Rosa is working on, and keeping the Ceratopsian theme, Torosaurus as well. And I'm assuming most of these will be coming to Path of Titans, although I think these will be taking quite some time, because as you can tell by the Trello board, David Rosa's list, the Wrath of Goliaths list, these are all lists that don't have any ticks on them, but as they're in the Trello page for pot modding, it's assumed that they're coming to this game via modding. It's just that they might take a while. Then we're going to be seeing Kronosaurus as well, which I can't wait for. I love Kronosaurus, and Liplorodon, another one that I absolutely love. Of course, another one that's David Rosa's own is Albertosaurus, and I really like that model. A very nice Albertosaurus there. Carcharodontosaurus as well, with an interesting model there. And finally, a retro Deinonychus, which I wonder which of you guys will like to see that one. Let me know in the comments. Another thing that is coming is an Amargasaurus TLC, and that's all we know about it at the moment. TLC for Triceratops, but that's not the right description, but maybe we'll be expecting that one in the future. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. A big Trello board to go over, planning to bring a lot of creatures to the game. And there we have it, everyone. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. Really excited for all these mod news, and that Trello page has got a lot of dinosaurs on it. Anyways, guys, if you are new, feel free to subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.